Subscribe to our channel. Also click the bell icon to stay tuned from the latest uploads from our channel.
Have you been to any of the most haunted places in America? Some of these places have friendly ghosts that pose no threat to humans. However, other terrifying places in America have angry ghosts which have spooked many people. From a ghost truck which chases its victims off a cliff to the ghost of Marilyn Monroe, be prepared to be spooked out of your mind. Go ahead and grab your EVP recorder, pack up your cameras, and get ready to take a frightening trip with us through 10 of the most haunted places in America. Top 10 most haunted places in America. Number 10. Gettysburg Battlefield. The site of almost 8,000 deaths and 30,000 injuries. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania is a prime spot for strange paranormal occurrences. The sounds of cannons and screaming soldiers can be heard from time to time in not just the battlefield, but in surrounding areas such as Gettysburg College. Number 9. Eastern State Penitentiary. Though this jail in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania was supposed to hold 250 inmates, the Eastern State Penitentiary was stuffed with up to 1,700 prisoners at some points. Nowadays, open to tours. Listen near cell block 12, a wild cackling, or look for the ghost who stands guard occasionally in the guard tower. Number 8. Moundsville Penitentiary. The Moundsville Penitentiary in Moundsville, West Virginia was one of the most violent jails in American history. The electric chair was frequently used and many prisoners were hung within its walls. The spirits of the tortured and abused prisoners are said to still remain in their cells. Number 7. Sallie House. The small Sallie House in Atchison, Kansas is one of the most haunted houses in America. It may look normal from the outside, but it faces a haunting past. The Pickmans lived in the house in the early 90s and reported burnt finger marks, upturned pictures, and burn marks on Tony Pickman's wrist after he dreamed a girl pulled him forcefully out of his bed. Number 6. Cape May. The United States' oldest seaside resort is also its most haunted one. Higby Beach is rumored to be haunted by a phantom dog and his owner, among other spirits. Number 5. Jerome. This old copper mining town in Arizona, Jerome is now home to less than 3% of its peak population. Dangerous mining conditions and the outlaw spirit of the Wild West are said to have left behind many ghosts, including that of Samidin, a slut strangled by a client. She now roams the area looking for her unidentified killer. Number 4. Ohio State Reformatory. Mansfield, Ohio has what looks like a royal castle, but was home to one of the roughest boys' reform schools in the country. The Ohio State Reformatory even partly filmed in the Shawshank Redemption. Many ghosts of tortured boys haunt the site, even while it was open. Prisoners reported being tacked into bed by a ghostly hand. Number 3. Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Thousands of people with mental illness pass through the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia, which is said to host the spirits of the dead or killed all the way back to the Civil War. If you are feeling bold, take the 8-hour overnight paranormal investigation and try to catch a glimpse of some of the ghosts. Number 2. The Sultan's Palace. Seen by many tourists visiting New Orleans, the Sultan's Palace in the old French Quarter was home to a wealthy Turkish man, his harem of women, and a host of young men. His neighbors revealed his presence, saying he frequently indulged in opium and torture. In a still unsolved murder mystery, the Sultan's harem were hacked to death and the Turkish man was burned alive in the country yard. He is said to still crave some passing female factors. Number 1. Villisca ex-murder house. The small town of Villisca, just southwest of Des Moines, Iowa, was host to the gruesome unsolved murders of Josiah B. Moore's family of 6 and 2 other young girls almost 100 years ago. Residents have claimed to hear children crying and see a man with an axe roaming the grounds.
Thanks for watching.